And over 6 lakh labourers are working 24 hours to make Delhi a world-class city ahead of the Commonwealth Games. Now, according to the law, 10% of the total cost of any construction project should include housing for labourers. However, NDTV spoke to workers who say they don't even get their minimum wages and their living conditions are dismal.
350 crores allocated for the welfare of labourers in Delhi. To date, only 2 lakhs spent. Over 6 lakh labourers are working 24 hours to make Delhi a world-class city.
100 रुपया देता है, 14 घंटे में 100 रुपया दे रहा है.
Durga Devi, by law, should have more than a plastic sheet above her head. A clean living quarter with toilets and drinking water. But there is nothing.
कुछ नहीं दिया, ये टेंट दिया कि यहीं पे रहो, यहीं काम करो. अब देखिए ठंड में बच्चे डले रहते हैं.
On paper, the government claims they have spent around 25 crores on health and education schemes. On the ground, however, there's little evidence of that. Lakhs of construction workers live without basic facilities.
See, Delhi board has over 350 crore rupees already deposited, although the due payment is over 1,000 crore rupees.
Now the Delhi High Court has set up a 4-member committee to look into welfare of labourers working on all Commonwealth Games related projects. The organisation PUDR alleges that companies are saving hundreds of crores by denying the minimum pay and overtime wage to workers. In its complaint, PUDR says living conditions are dismal. There are no doors and tin sheets have been provided to cover the entrance. In most huts, there is no provision for locking rooms and little protection from winter winds. No fans for the summers and cooking is done within the room. According to the law, 10% of the total cost of any construction project should include housing for labourers. But most companies cleverly put this under overheads. And so, there is by and large no accountability. NDTV contacted 2 of the biggest Commonwealth contractors, JMC India Limited and the Ahluwalia contractors, building huge stadiums for the games in the capital. While JMC has not responded, Ahluwalia contractors working for Emaar MGF has put the blame on the government. Ahluwalia contractors say, and I quote, "It may be pertinent to note the Delhi state government has levied a labour welfare cess on the construction industry and 1% of the value of work done is deducted from the bills of all the contractors working in Delhi state on this account. Although a huge amount running in several crores has been collected, but the government has failed to utilise this money for the purpose it is being collected from the construction projects." Hundreds of crores is lying with the Construction Workers Welfare Board. But most of the workers we met here say that they don't even get paid their minimum wages and are forced to live under plastic sheets like this one behind me. The Delhi government says it's trying, but nothing can be done overnight.
We have to see what other different kind of schemes we need to have. But for the present, health and education have been identified as the most important schemes.
So while Delhi hopes to reap the rich awards from the Commonwealth Games, the hands putting the games together may just go empty-handed, as both their employers and the government, it seems, has failed them. In New Delhi, Aanchal Vora, NDTV.
Tuba.com